In this video, I'll show you how you can use vinyl wrap to transform a plain white foam core board into a professional looking backdrop for photography and product showcasing. So let's get started.
Alright, so to get started, you can see that I've got my whiteboard that I'm going to make into my backdrop using this wood looking vinyl wrap. This actually is 3M Dynoc architectural vinyl wrap. You can also get contact paper that looks like wood from Amazon, and I'll leave links in the description for a couple of different things. You'll need some sort of a knife. I'm just using this utility knife and a squeegee to lay down the vinyl. Again, this is just a foam core whiteboard. It's got kind of a cardboardy like thick paper on both edges with a dense foam core in the middle. Get them from Michaels. I bought them in bulk, like a 10-pack or so from Michaels. It ended up being like $3 or $4 per board after some discounts. Anyway, so you can get them fairly cheaply. All right, so now that you are ready to go, make sure that your vinyl, you cut a piece of vinyl that's big enough to cover the whole section that you want. And then what I like to do is I'll peel back on one side here a little bit like this, just like so. And then I like to just fold it down so that it doesn't kind of bow out too much on me, like this. Just kind of fold that down. And what I'll be doing here is getting this set up to place on my board. And I don't want to expose too much because I don't want it tacking down prematurely. I don't want to peel the whole thing. So I want to get set up before I actually lay this down. So I'm just trying to align my vinyl over my board to make sure that it fully covers my entire board. And then you'll see why I have just a little bit tacked out on the right. So this looks like it's going to cover my board in its entirety, fairly evenly, fairly straight, as well as another thing to look at, to make sure that you don't make it crooked looking as well if you want it to kind of be straight looking. So once I know it's going to cover my whole board, I'm just going to lay it on the side that I peeled and tack that down just like this. Okay, and so what I've done here is now I've anchored this onto the board, and then the rest of it I can peel off. But here I actually have a whole lot of excess right here, as you can hopefully see on the X on the side there. So I'm going to cut off some of this just now, just so I don't have so much to fight with of exposed vinyl once I peel the paper, because this stuff does like to grab on this onto surfaces and then just stick really hard, and it just becomes a pain to remove. All right, so I chopped off a chunk there. Careful not to cut it short. Okay, now that I've got that, just rolling up my vinyl, and you can see my paper right there. Now I'm just going to start peeling it a little bit. Okay, and then as I peel that, I'm still holding it up. I didn't want it to lay down yet, so I'm just going to start laying it down a little bit more with my squeegee. Peel a little bit more, lay down. Peel a little bit more, lay it down. Peel more and lay down. So just continue this process all the way across. Make sure that you squeegee evenly and across so that you don't have any trapped air bubbles in between. This vinyl does have an air release to it, so if you do trap a bubble, you can kind of press it out because it has these air channels built into the adhesive. And as you press the bubble out, the air just travels through those air channels in the adhesive and disperses out and goes away. If not, you can always take a little pin and pop a hole and then vent the air out that way. So anyway, continue all the way across, continuing all the way across, continuing all the way across until you reach the end. And so now this looks like a no kidding wooden board. And I'm just going to find all my edges here. Okay. All right, so now I've got fully covered. Just kind of go over it a couple times to make sure there's no trapped air bubbles. And when I'm comfortable with that, now we just want to trim off the excess that's on the side edges of your vinyl. And so I'm just going to take my utility knife. Let me scoot this back a bit so you can see this better. I'm going to take my utility knife, just right along the edge, and just kind of try to follow the edge of the board. Be careful, this is just a paper and foam cardboard, and this is a very sharp knife, so you could easily dig into your foam board. So just take your time, be careful. I'm not really too concerned about it because if this is a backdrop board, you don't ever see the edges of it, and it's mostly subjects right inside the center that you then would just kind of zoom in on or focus in on and not show the edges. And so you'll do this process for each side. Basically, I just want to follow the side edges of the board. So I'm just cutting along the side edges here, and so do this for all 4 sides. All right, guys, and so that's really about it. So this foam board now looks like an actual wood board with the realism look of this particular vinyl. Really like it. It's architectural vinyl by 3M called Dynoc, but again, contact paper also has a pretty realistic look with these vinyls anymore today. If you don't like your edges, like this is a little bit rough, you can go back and trim it out as you need to or as you feel necessary. You might even, since this is just a foam board, if you have a good cutting surface that you don't mind cutting onto, you can even maybe get a straight edge and cut through to get nice, solid, sharp, clean edges if you really wanted. Again, usually for backdrops, it's kind of focused in on the center. You don't ever see the edges. All right, guys, so that's how you would make a foam board with vinyl photo backdrop quickly and easily and fairly inexpensive. I know I've seen some that you could buy by different brand names that are pretty expensive per board. The vinyl itself isn't very expensive. The board was like $3, and so you could probably get a good amount of savings and have a fun little craft project as well. If you like this video, guys, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification button to get notices when I post new content to the channel. We've got more projects in the works and on the way using vinyl wrap, and related materials. Hopefully you guys have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video.